All right. There is a really nice someone. They usually are very like recluse themselves, even within the whatever they work. There's a place somewhere. I mean, I call it heaven, honestly, but in his quiet office. It's called Pavilion. Pavilln. Is it IAN or just A? You know what? Let's stay away from Ian. So we'll just make it Pavillan. I think he's the gentleman who delivered Alexander with the. I mean, he had his own version of Sun Disguise, right? And then he was like, "Oh wait, yeah, maybe." Right, well, you would know if there's more than one of us, or right? I mean, like probability. Yeah, let's calculate that real quick. It's the probability of like a handful of you guys having that genetic characteristic and trait of like the perfect Eye of Ra, right? Not that you ever get out much into the atmosphere that I was delivered, but whatever. Right, but the possibility that more than just one of you exist in a variety of supersymmetrical handsome is a possibility in Pavilion standards. No, normally that word we don't even mention, but right, I got tripped up the other day with between Parthenon and Pantheon. Those are my two publicly known arenas. Right, okay. Because I've been having a problem with the kids over in wherever, putting their kids on some kind of expedition and sending them over to other people's lands and see if they let you stay. They're running out of land at home, right? You know, it's like quiet conquerors of other people's women, and they're like, "We're here, we're staying." We made them fall in love with us. Yeah, right, got that. Okay, so, and then I got my quiet inside voice, and I got my quiet inside gang of like, why won't you take me back to heaven? I don't like it out here. Right, okay, so, that's where the Orthodox, that might be a new source of contention. I get along with them. I mean, they did the Christian kind of crossover from Jew thing. Trying to stay friendly with you all because it's a world that you want to stay in and you don't want violence, but then you don't want to get along with God. Just saying. Right, okay, so anyway, long story even shorter. I didn't really like the season coming up at Human. Right, I found a really quiet place somewhere in heaven. Or at review and verification of what the hell are humans up to. Right, okay, the two-legged things, yeah, because not everybody at Pavilion, whatever. If I walk out of a room in Pavilion after I was invited in because I needed to do something, yeah, I wouldn't walk back in there because it's usually, like, not... if you have a stomach problem with sensitivity, yeah, I would just keep going down the hall. Yeah, whatever's going on, I would not go in there, and that's it. Just mosey on, like keep going, right? Okay, so like that's happened a bunch of times. Yeah, I'm like, okay, yeah. See, here's the thing. You guys do whatever it is that you do. I won't even eat camel. Yeah, no, I know some of the guys I heard that if they're really hungry, I'm like, I am never that hungry. That sounds acceptable. I mean, it is for them. I mean, I'm not going to pass judgment on them or anything. That's like their new thing is like, well, are we allowed? Right, yeah, no, I know. That's why I stay inside, so you guys don't hear me speak, because then you get like, you always ask if like you're okay. I was like, well, you're okay, but, right, I mean, no, like this is okay, but, right, it's some of the other stuff that they're, right, I mean, right, I can't, That's why I like to venture out much in like the public arena without like big, tall, handsome, and I can just be a shell. Right, I mean, like, I could just crawl in his electron shell and just be smile and wave. Okay, so, I like the Extreme Zoo people. They seem to be a lot more understanding of my kind. It's the theology. They're like, they know a lot of stuff. I enjoy long conversations. But anyway, so yeah, I found some gentleman. He was really nice. He saw me, like the kids with all the music that's in my upcoming season. They're trying to fix it before I get there. It gets too far into mileage on vehicles that's like not even supposed to roll off the showroom floor. Right? Yeah, that'd be star 1978 Nicole Cataruz 8378. I'm still. They stole me out of the showroom floor where nobody knows me. Well, they know me, but nobody on the outside has ever seen me for real. And then it's like, right, except in like really qualified places. But then it's like, okay, now they stole our favorite gal. We don't want to fight internally over, right, but then we're not allowed to talk about things, right, but she's going to be out there, like, how are we going to, they're going to know. I mean, she got she's got the feminine eye of Horus. Yeah, she sure does. And it's gonna start talking back to like and then the ratios are gonna go, and then they're gonna like, it's gonna be a cage match of a whole nother story. Right. So here's the thing. Right. Yeah. So you want to go eat a camel human? Like I don't want to know about it. I'm leaving the room. I'm going down the hall to my friend in scholarly theology of whatever, like a real theologian. Like I enjoyed having quiet time with him while the kids were rocking out on the radio trying to figure out lyrics to tell themselves whether they let out too much information because they weren't 100% English either. Right, yeah, and so I was like, right, okay, yeah, that is a lot of noise. You're like, yeah, so yeah, that's funny because I know you're like, oh, so you don't like the noise and the vibe and the whatever. He's like, but I've noticed that, and he's like, if I say something about the West Bank, what does that mean to you? And I'm like, well, all right, now that's interesting. This word bank, it's 4-letter. So what department are we in? Are we in like God's department, theology? Or are we like in the things that I don't want to go be a part of? Or like, what are we talking? Right, yeah, no, I know. Right, yeah, I'm trying to find Rhino. Even the Pavilion, we were a little lost. And right, he's like, that's not a good sign. He's like, that's what I'm worried about. And I'm like, now why are you worried? You're the theologian. Why can't you just look him up in like one of your Bibles or something? Don't you have his like Decipher X or code or whatever it is that you guys do and like really smart people for generations and lifetimes and we trust you all? Right, like that secret majority is what I enjoy being part of because like it's altruistic. It's not like the heathens in the pubic public arena of getting whatever they got going on in Greedville. Right, okay, so now, that's going to be interesting. Now, why am I lost at Pavilion level before because you're afraid that they stole me off the showroom floor. Now, how the hell are they going to be able to get in the Pavilion level and steal me off the showroom floor, the non-showroom floor, but showed only to you guys? Like, don't we have like sway down there anymore? And like any of them? I mean, are they all Orthodox now? Like, there's no real Hebrew anywhere? Oh, right, the Hebrews are they're confused. That is clearly. And they can't all be friends just for my one purpose of I don't want to be down there. I want to go back to Quiet Happy. Right down the hall. Right, not down the hall where they, whatever. I don't want to go in those rooms. But, right, can't you just get me, like, nobody knows where, I mean, he's got to stick out like, right, isn't there a tall section of Men's Warehouse of, right, blue, orange? I mean, you're right. We know you're not the only one, although, right, you're really handsome, right? And then he said, if I say something inappropriate, only because you're the eye of Ra, the other one, or Rhea, right, and he's your Zeus, right? Maybe if the deus, right, says something to your, right, but I don't want to be inappropriate or I don't want to be written up about anything or my scores to go down. I'm like, yeah, I get that. Okay. I was like, but you have an idea? He's like, well, if I say that maybe I'm interested in you, whatever, maybe it'll put up an alarm and then we can find him. I'm like, now that's interesting. I was like, I like that idea. I was like, has that worked before? He goes, I don't know. He said, I never thought that you two could get separated at Pavilion. I'm like, yeah, well, this is like a first time for us both. So now, something happened. The Catcher in the Rye, right? Yeah, I'm a cat. C-A-T. And the word catch is C-A-T. Hi. Pavilion level. And then C-H for Categorized Hitler. Hitler's a diagnostic name. I don't know what you did with this whole fucking, like, Adolf and the burning of some Jews, and, like, you get real mad and they all think that they went through it. Yeah, well, you know what? Some of the fucking victims of, like, aliens abduct us, they go through all sorts of experiments and whatnot. You fucking shitbag humans do. Hey, I mean, planted seed memories and shit. They put them on computers and then they, like, attach it to your atmosphere and you think you actually go through it, right? Yeah. Well, again, I'm not saying that they didn't go through it. I'm just saying, like, you took the name I needed from Pavilion and you put it on and you made it all dirty for where I was going in Manhattan Project. Are you, like, Fiddler on the Roof trustworthy? Or are you, like, this new version of West Bank, East Bank, I don't know, Gaza something or other? I don't know what the hell your strippers are doing over in Gaza. Where is it exactly? Lebanon? Is that Libya or Lebanon? Because you all keep, like, throwing these things at me. I don't know your new maps. I mean, I haven't been down to Earth with the ear things in, I mean, thousands, like, hundreds of years. Like, I have to do my own thing before even attempt, like, I don't want to go down there because you fucked everything up, humans. Like, even the words, the letters, the symbols, and then you're going to trap me there? No thanks. You're not worth it, none of you. Oh, and then you're going to try to run the show on your own. Oh, boy. Oh, fucking God help us. Well, she'd love to. But you won't let her back in the pavilion where heaven is and her really tall blute orange as Eye of Ra. Yeah. And she's the feminine one. Uh-huh. There's a sclera spelled the proper white way in her fucking eye. White House. Which one of our eyes owns the White House? Well, let's just put it this way. The one who's got the fatty white sclera deposits, or sclera, is it sclera? Yeah, sclera. Sclera? Oh, right. One of you says it's sclera, one says sclera, and it's like, oh, that's the Orthodox. Careful. Well, anytime you mention the eye organ around an Orthodox or a Korean, it's like, what? And it's like, whoa. No, I'm like the real fucking deal, asshole. Calm down. No, I won't talk like this to you forever, but, like, you animals have gotten way out of fucking hand. I mean, I just want to go back to fucking heaven and be left the fuck alone. Instead, you got me out here raped by 2 guys, giving me 4 bastard kids. Thanks a lot, fucking Korea gonorrhea. That's going to be one for the books. I'm going to make you guys look like such fucking assholes for the next millennia. For what you fucking did to me in Stripperville, and I don't know what a fucking Gaza is. I'm not over there. I don't hear things. I'm in fucking New York with your Manhattan Jew project of skyscrapers with the other guys who wear robes all day and really ride camels. Selling them glass as far as the eye can fucking see so they can do stripper things throughout the whole fucking land and fuck up my whole fucking life. Yeah, not a fucking good plan, because then I got the other ones creeping in on the satellite and the technology and teaching themselves all sorts of things. You guys are a bunch of fucking assholes. Like, if we seriously lose your entire cage of animals, or pause you until I can fucking figure out the correct non-viral program to get my scores back up. I mean, Pavilion goes off of scores. You have essentially, and I know that I made up enough money because I'm the center of the entire, like, there's no star system outside of myself and 6'5". We are the dead fucking center. You lose all sense of control between this world, the next world, and then the cycle that comes after. We're it. We're all you got. And you fucking trap me in your earth of this world. So now, I don't know, like, the next world and the world after that's fucking broken. That was shit clear before I fucking got trapped here. And you don't have a human available that is qualified, not by star score, not by anything. And that is for certain, because it comes straight out of the fucking horse's mouth. Yeah, I'm the horse, the occult, I mean, he's whatever. We're not even going Arabian horses. No, because they come in a black color, and I'm not getting tussled with fucking skin color again. I am as white as a ghost. I'm a phantom. That's it. Anyway, think of this. Yeah, I'm gonna go Keop word on that one. Pavilion is where I fucking belong. I had enough coin and Starbucks before it became coffee. Before I got thrown and you fell. I didn't fucking fall out of God's graces, out of God's nest, out of star system. You fucking went in there with your nosy fucking finger. You're like, what? Oh my God, she fell. Look at that. Oh my God, it's amazing what happens when a God falls. There's gonna be nobody to help her. Yeah, see, fucking humans, we know what you fucking did. It's just that you keep fucking lying to one another and playing like, and this is the best, ready? They have made so many Hollywood movies about superheroes, and all you shitbags go to the movies like, oh my God, like Spider-Man and Star Wars and like all these like amazing magical things. And I'm like, yeah, okay, great. So I'm the real deal. And then you're like, oh my God, you need to go to the hospital. You're fucking crazy. What? Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. So you think, like, you humans come up with this shit all on your own, like, out of the magic thin air, like, it's not real somewhere else in time and space? Is that what you really fucking think? Like, that you're all, like, magically programmed on your own, and, like, you function? Like, I mean, you're like fucking monkeys in the jungle to me and my people up at Pavilion level. Are you fucking crazy, human? Calling me crazy? You went to the movies, right? I saw the box office receipts. Yeah, you've been loving, like, those ideas, giving each other all the fucking intel in raw deals. Right. Great. Okay, so there's a real fucking woman and man behind all those fucking stories with some real enemies. Oh, you didn't realize that any of your life was real. Aren't you just so fucking cute?